Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here in the sky playing some 1.10 modded Minecraft, man. You know we're having a good time. Oh, we love it. Now normally when I start these videos, I'm all happy. I'm all laughing and joking and having a good old time. But let me tell you what, today I'm a little salty, and let me tell you why. Man, let's put our hat back on. We need to be grumpy just for a minute. So, man, I did some serious work in the last 2 hours. I recorded what I thought was a pretty good video, and then I went to edit the video and get it rendered. Excuse me. I went to get it rendered and ready to go. And man, oh man, the volume on that episode was down so low that I couldn't even boost it loud enough to get it working right. Oh my goodness. And I did so much work. We're going to talk about it here in just a minute. You're going to see. You're going to be like, oh man, you did kind of crazy stuff, Dadcraft. You're awesome. Yeah, you would have loved to see that video. Oh man. You know, every once in a while, and I think it's a Windows 10 thing, every once in a while, like when updates get applied or something, Windows 10 decides that my microphone level is too high and it cuts it in half. I don't know why, it just does it. I wish I knew why it decided it would like to take my microphone from like 90% down to like 40% without telling anybody. But that's exactly what it did, and man, I recorded not just this episode, but another episode. Oh man, I'm so mad. So, you know, if you're watching this on Sunday afternoon, this is the only video you're going to see today. Oh my goodness. My uncle used to say when he would get irritated, that chaps my hide. And man, I know exactly what he's talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh, you better eat some General Tso's. Oh. Now, one good thing that happened tonight, it is Friday night, and Friday night is Chinese night here at my household at the old Dadcraft Hacienda. And sure enough, man, we had some General Tso's tonight. Oh, it was so good. I love it. All right, so first of all, let's show you something. So down here in the agricultural district, I got some pumpkins growing. Got a whole bunch of them. And then from these pumpkins, I combined them with some cactuses and some sugar cane and something else, some wheat. And I ended up being able to make some of these nature essence seeds. You can see they're growing here like a ball. So I made 6 of them, and the reason that I had to make them is because I needed vines. And if you look here, you can make vines by using 3 of those nature essences right in a row, and you can make 16 vines. So the reason I needed vines is I need a moss stone. And that's how you make it. You take a cobblestone plus a vine. If you have some stone essence, you can do that. But I don't have any of those stone seeds. I don't need any, I don't think. Especially now that we've got access to the beneath. Oh, my Lord, we can have all the stone we'll ever want in a million years. But anyway, we're able to make a couple pieces of moss stone. The reason that we need a moss stone was, well, let me show you. Yeah, oh my goodness. It's okay though, because I have something we're going to work on in today's episode that I was going to do tomorrow, but that's okay because we'll just make more progression tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. Don't be mad. Don't be salty. I can be salty, but you shouldn't be. Anyway, so I needed that moss stone because I needed to make a couple of these miners. So we have a tier 2 void ore miner sitting right here. It's doing its deal, having a good old time, taking care of business. This is actually the resource miner right here. And we put a white lens on it, and then in that video that you couldn't hear, you would find out that the reason we put a white lens in there is we're trying to get some mica. And then we go over here on this side, the opposite side, and here's our tier 2 ore miner. Now we had to make tier 2 because the tier 3, here, let's do this, void ore, we need mica. So we can't make it unless we have mica. So if we get some, we're definitely going to upgrade this for sure. But anyway, we have a tier 2 void resource miner doing its deal. I guess this is the ore miner over here. And then over here on this side is that resource miner. And we've got that white lens, hoping to get some mica. I don't know if we have any. Let's see. It's been a little while since I've checked. Let's see. Do we have any mica? Hello, mica? We have 5 pieces of mica. Yeah. So maybe next episode, not this one, maybe tomorrow, we'll see about getting those upgraded. I mean, I think we're okay, but we can let these things grind out some resources. Man, we're getting all kinds of stuff. Look at our ore list here. It's definitely growing. We have some draconium ore. We've got some of that black quartz ore that now we can get all that. We got some nether quartz. We got some bauxite, which I guess you make aluminum out of. Dimensional shards are coming in. That's nothing. Ardite ore. We got some cobalt. Yeah. Yellowite ore. You name it, man. We're doing all right for ourselves. So all of a sudden, now we're getting resources in ore form. And I think once we get tier 3 resource miners, we can take down that whole sieving operation. Because I'm pretty sure that all the stuff that we have over there, we're in good shape with. I don't think we need to keep doing all that sieving stuff. Because I think with the void resource miner, we're going to get things like soul sand. Yeah, we get soul sand. We get end stone. Yeah. We're getting all that kind of stuff. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that's what I did in the episode that you'll never see because you can't hear. I mean, if you wanted to have like a silent film, I could upload it and you would see me and we could play like one of those tracks in the back, like dee, 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 and it would just be a silent film of me going around and I'd be like, okay, yeah, over here, over there. Yeah, no, oh man, I'm so broke down. Anyway, whatever. So there's this mod that I wanted to mess around with because I like these capacitor banks, right? Capacitor banks. I like these things. These are kind of cool. You know, 25 million RF. That's kind of cool. But I want to make something. Is it Flux? Is it this thing? Flux networks. Yeah. So let's look at this whole mod like this. Okay, so Flux Networks is pretty small. There's this thing called a Flux block, which you make out of all these like pieces parts, and you got to burn some obsidian in a furnace, and you get some flux, and then you make a core, which is obsidian. And now my voice is acting a fool. And some eyes of ender and some stuff like that. You make these flux cores, right? So then you can make flux blocks, and you can do stuff. And then there's these guys, flux plugs, which sends energy, which are some more of these cores. So it looks like the core is like the key block there. There's a flux point, which receives energy. A flux controller, which manages energy. And then there's these basic flux storage, and there's 3 of those. There's a basic, a Herculean, and a gargantuan flux storage. So I'm thinking we're going to make one of these. I want to see how much energy one of these things hold. I haven't even looked at this mod. So we got to make 6 flux blocks and we some glass panes. So I'm pretty sure we have glass panes. Let's see, glass. We have a couple. Let's go ahead and make some more. You get out of here. And let's make some glass panes. We'll just make like that many. That's fine. And now, let's see. So let's look up the recipe for flux blocks again. Right there. Yep. And we got to make some cores. So we got to make a bunch of these. How much obsidian do we have? Obsidian 90. We might be okay. Yeah. Okay. Flux core. Alright, we got to make some of these. So we got to make some eyes of ender, which we can make all day long. Wait a minute. Do we have ender? We have 2. Okay, let's just make like a stack of them. There we go. Now we have some of those. Okay, flux block. Let's make some cores. I don't know. Let's make like that many. That might be good. And then can we make 6 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can. Alright, and now we can make flux this guy, right? Yeah, we can make that guy. So we can just make one of those, and let's lay it down here and see what this guy has to say. All right, 256,000 RF. Please select the network. Oh, it looks like it's all wireless. Network selection. Create a new network above. Network connections. Okay. Network statistics. Edit network. Click network selection. Create a new network. Okay. Do we want to call it Dadcraft's network? Let's call it DC net. There we go. There we go. What color do we want to make it? Red? That'll work. DC net. We'll do that. Okay. Create. Okay. There's our network. So now we have a network. Allowed players. Just me. It's just me, right? Edit network. Network connections. Basic storage. Flux type storage. Okay. This connection and this. Okay. Alright, so this is basic storage. So it's only 256 RF. Oh. Ignore limit, true. No, false. Okay. So there's that. Okay. Now, I sort of want to make the next tier as well, now that we have that. So do we need some of these other tools, I think. So let's go ahead and make some. Let's make a Flux controller. So that is that. And some flux blocks. Okay, can we make, how many more of these? We can't make any. Okay. We're out of obsidian, right? Let me see. Obsidian. Oh, no, we still have some. Okay. So let's make some flux blocks. Probably need to make some more cores. So let's make, I don't know, let's make like that many. Okay, now, can we make these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might as well just make like a bunch of them. 8. Okay. Now, flux. Is it the controller that we need to make? Yeah. Okay, can we make this? Oh man, we don't have any more cores. Core. Flux core. Can we make one of these? Okay, there we go. And now, flux controller. Okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Bang. We can. Do we not have any? What? Alright, let's grab some redstone and we will throw it right in here. We'll burn it up. You know, every time I put something in this Supremium furnace, man, I just kind of like grin inside a little bit. It's so crazy fast. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, I know there's like an upgraded version of this, the Ultimate Furnace, but I don't know if I would ever need it. I mean, if I had like a whole army of these Supremium furnaces, man, I would be good to go. Alright, let's do Flux Controller. Alright, let's do that. And we can now make this guy. Okay. Manages energy. So let's see. Let's put him down. Alright. Please select the network. DC net is what we're going to do. Alright, home. Ignore limit, false. Send mode, default. Receive mode. Okay. Network selection. Network connections. Okay, so we have that. Okay. Yeah. Flux type. Max receives 6.4 kilo RF. Okay, so we have enough to store that much. Allow players create new network. Okay, so there we go. Now we have that crazy controller. All right, I think it's all wireless too. Now, I think we're going to have to go make some obsidian. So let's head on down to our little obsidian deal here. And of course, it's pouring down rain because it wouldn't be me playing SkyFactory unless it was heaving down rain every time I start playing. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I think we can make a bunch of obsidian here. How many buckets do we have in there? 64 buckets. Do we have any in here? Let's see. I think all we have to do is turn this guy on. Yeah. Flux block. Okay. Alright, because I want to make... Oh my goodness. Let's get out of this rain. I always forget. I always want to come back. Oh my goodness. Can we sleep through the night? Man, we don't need that storm going. Man, I need a lightning rod so bad. I want one. I want a lightning rod. Oh, I do. Okay. So now I want to make a Herculean, this guy. Okay, so we need 4 of these, or 6 of these basic flux storage deals. And to do those, we need, so how many, 6 times, so we need 36 flux blocks. So again, 36, so that's 4, okay. So we're going to need a ton. You like my math? 36, 4, yeah, okay. So let's, while we're waiting for that obsidian, we're just going to crank out all that's in that thing. Now that we've got these resource miners, I'm not too worried about it. I think we're in good shape here. What was I going to do? Redstone. All right, let's grab some redstone out of here. Let's get a couple stacks. And also, we have... here, let's go like this. Whoops, is it like that? Okay. There, we can make a bunch of redstone. Okay. Man, we don't need to worry about it. We're growing our own. All right, let's put this in there. We'll let that do its deal, and then we'll add these other guys in just a minute. Okay, so we need 5 more of these. So we need, a ton of obsidian. Let's go down and grab whatever we've got so far. Wish I could do them. Oh, hello? Let's go over here. Hi, Crazy Wolf. There's my poor dogs. Do you think I should bring them to the workshop? I think maybe when we go back, we'll bring them over to the workshop just so they're not hanging out here on this platform all by themselves, because we just kind of like teleport by. We don't even... Alright, is that all the obsidian? Let's turn this guy back off. Here, do this. Active with signal. Now we should be getting some gold in here. It's going to go up there to the lava generators. That's okay. We just burned out all that we have, but I'm not too worried about it. Here I am flying around again. Oh, okay, we can't. I need to make a wireless charger thing. My goal is I'd like to be able to see if we can't get some power stored in these little Flux network things. I mean, that would be kind of cool, especially if it's like a lot. All right, let's see. So let's grab this guy, pick him up, and we'll throw him in here. Then we'll throw all these guys. Okay, and then we'll grab this out of there, and we'll cook up another batch. Okay, Flux block. All right, so let's get... We need some cores. So maybe we should make a... I don't know how... I don't think we can make a stack. Oh, we can. Okay, make a stack of those. Hopefully we still have some obsidian. Yeah, we do. Okay, so Flux block now. We need 30. So we have 3. So let's see if we can make 27 of these bad boys. Nope. We're out of flux. That's okay. We have some more. Let's throw it in here, and we'll go like this and like this. That's 12. We're out of cores. Oh my goodness. This is so expensive. Oh yeah, well, obsidian. Okay. Flux core. Let's see. Let's make... Can we make another stack of these by chance? We can make 44. Maybe that's enough. Flux block now. Okay, flux block. Okay, so we have 16. We have 19. Oh, am I out of flux? I am. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is pretty pricey. Let's grab a couple more stacks of that. We'll dump that in there. Man, I should try to make me a couple more of those Supremium furnaces just to do it. I would love that. You know what we should do, actually? Do we want to do that right now? Huh. Do I have... Let's see. Do I have a crafter? No? I bet I can make one, though, from refined storage. Okay, I need a machine thing. Oh. Alright, let's make some of this. Here, let's make a stack of that. Okay. Alright, crafter. Make a machine frame. Done. Let's make... so what are these? This is construction core. We should be able to make that. Let's make a destruction core. We can make that. And then we should have these guys, right? Bang. Crafter. Okay. Yeah. Now here's what I want to do. Instead of busting out the wall here... Where's my... Let's just use this guy. Okay. Let's take this thing and like knock this out like that. Because I need an importer on the side of this thing. And let's get our handy dandy wrench off the wall. I was just going to look for it, and now I don't need to. And we're going to put that thing like that, and let's turn it. Oops. We want this to be facing like that. Yep. Okay. All right, let's hang our wrench back up. And then let's go back in here and get an importer. We'll have to make one. Do we have this stuff? Yeah, we do. Sweet. All right, and then cable. Do we have some cables? Yeah, we have some. All right, so now let's go through our little hole there. We've got our button working out. And we can bring... We'll stick this guy here. Yep. And this guy here. Now, is it going to import stuff? No. So it shouldn't be. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not where that needs to go, does it? Oh, man. Don't tell me this is going to be some kind of nightmare where we're going to have to try not to import. Where can we get this stuff out of here? I don't want to really put it up there. I don't know. If we do that, we can't get it back, though, right? That's the problem. Okay, let's just hook this up here and get it online for a minute. Then we'll see if we can't figure out where we're going to do the importer. Anyway, let's just get this Flux out of here. Yeah, I don't know if we can mess with that because, man, furnaces are sort of hard. I don't know where, because if I do a side, top, I mean, actually I know exactly what needs to happen. Okay, so let's do this. Let's actually fix this thing. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it right. This can come out. This guy can go right here, facing in like that. And then we're going to have to put our importer on the bottom. Let's get a little hole here so we can drop down. Alright, and then we'll come, oh yeah, down, there. Oh my goodness. Okay, stop. Okay, put this there. Yeah, now it'll import the resources. Okay, that's what we need. I wonder if there's like a way we can make a facade or something like that to cover that up. I bet there is. Alright, and then we just need to go through here like this. I mean, it's not the prettiest setup ever. We can just go like that. Actually, we don't even need this here in the middle. And then we can just go like that. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to cover that up. We didn't cover up our little hole. We can still go in and out. Alright, so now we have our pattern grid. And, what do we want to make? So we want to make, oh, we don't have any patterns. Oh, of course we don't. Let's make some patterns. Here. Okay, pattern. Can we make a couple? Yeah, that's probably all we need. Okay, so we'll put these in our pattern grid like this. No. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. We need the other thing. Did I not make that? I thought I made that other. I guess the only thing that we're auto crafting is that. No, I did make that. Oh, it's up top. Okay. Oh, okay, we got to go to this guy right here. I bet it has patterns in it. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's look at Flux. So we can go like this, right? And we can click it like this and say, okay, that's how I make Flux. That's all I really care about. Yep, for now. All right, let's come back down. And we'll put this guy in here. Now, I have a feeling this might not work. So let's see if we can look and see. Let's see if we can craft some Flux. Let's do Control-Shift-Click and say I want 10 Flux, start. Will he fire up? No, it's got to be at the top, doesn't it? The salt is real. Alright, well, what is this? This is our, oh man, keep moving stuff around. Okay, we're gonna put you over here now. You guy can go there, and we'll put this back in. Alright, give me my food back. Alright, if we're gonna do this, we might as well do it right? If we're gonna be messing around here. Alright, let's put this facing down. That's good. We can put that back in there. Okay. And then actually, you know what we can do? We can do some cool stuff here. So let's do an exporter. Do we have one? Oh, we do. Sweet. Okay. And then we need a crafting card, right? Crafting card. I think I have one. I do. Hello? I would like to take you. Okay. And then we need a pattern. So let's go to the pattern grid. I put all my patterns up here. Of course I did. Man, I'm trying not to be salty. You know I don't want to be salty with you guys, but man, I'm grumpy about that video. Man, it was fun building those crazy resource miners. Okay, this guy, pattern grid here. And then we're going to do coal. And we want to do this tiny coal stuff, right? Where's the tiny coal? Mini coal. Yep. So we'll go like that, and we'll go like that, and we'll go like that, right? And then we can put this in here, right? So we know how to make mini coal, right? And then we should be able to go through here, and we can put this exporter here on the back, like so, and we can click on the exporter and say, put this crafting grid in here. Yep, and then we just need a piece of this mini coal, right? So we'll go like this. Okay. And now what this thing will do, if we do it like this and put this in the exporter, it should try to keep this thing filled with coal at all times. Yep, and then we don't ever have to worry about it again. So we'll always have mini coal sitting in there. That'll work like a dream. We can get rid of this, I think. I don't think we need it. Let's make sure. Yeah. We need that. We need that. Okay. Okay, so now I think this thing's going to work. Can't cover that up, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so now. Okay, so if I want some flux, right? Shift control like that, and I say I want a stack of flux, start. Yep, now it'll drop it in there. It'll do its deal, and this will always have plenty of coal in there, and it'll pull it back out. And we could probably put some speed upgrades so we can pull it back out faster, but that's okay for now. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's doing its deal. Okay, so do we have more patterns? We do. So now let's do flux core. All right, let's make this pattern. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do this pattern. Okay, and then we can put these guys in this guy as well, right? This can all be together. So the cool thing about this, if you use that pattern grid up there, I'm sure you guys know all about auto crafting, but if you don't, so there's two crafting like pattern makers. So there's the pattern grid, and think about this one as anything that you can make in a crafting bench, right? So if I want to make, like a diamond block, right, I use a crafting bench for that. I don't need to use like an alloy smelter or something like that. I can just use that. Anything that you need to like insert into a machine, you have to hook up a crafter to, and then you use that pattern encoder thing up top there, and that one says, hey, I insert one piece of coal, or no, I insert one piece of redstone into whatever machine is attached to the crafter, and I expect to get a piece of flux out. And you make that pattern up there. So if I have regular patterns like flux cores, which are just crafting, right, then it just does it. It doesn't try to input it in the machine because it's made out of this pattern grid here. But if it's made out of that one up there, it's going to try to stick it in the machine whenever the materials are. Okay, let's go back here. Let's make a couple more patterns like a so. And we'll just, I don't know, let's just make a couple more like that. And then what I want to do is put these in here, and we'll make a flux block. Yeah, let's see, flux block. Man, these things are dark. Here we go. That's what I need. And then we'll go like that, right? And now we've got this pattern, and we can stick that guy in there too. Not a problem. Okay, so now, after all of that, we can go here and we can say, okay, flux. So I know that I need, what do we say? We need 30 of these guys, right? So I need 11 more. So we can go like this, and I can say 11, I can start, and it says, yeah, it's got all the pieces, parts it needs, so hit start. And they'll just grind them out for us. And then we don't have to like be clicking all around and doing stuff. Okay, so now we have 30 of these. We want to make a bunch of these. Let's throw these in here. We want to make hopefully 5 of those, and we get this guy out. So now we have 6. Let's put all those in there like that. And then we should be able to make one of these. Hi. I would like to make one of you. All right, can I do it like that? Yeah, okay. Herculean storage dealio. After all that grinding around. Okay, let's take a look here. 12.8 million RF in one of those guys. So I'm betting this big guy, and what is that? Like 6 of those Herculean guys? Oh, man. Do we want to try to make one of those? Man, we're getting long in the episode. I tell you what, let's just get it up and running first, and then we'll decide if that's what we want to do. Okay. So here's the question. So now I need these 2 flux deals. Okay. So we need a flux point and a flux plug. Okay. Can we make this? No. Can I make 2 of these guys? I'm betting I'm going to need 2. Yeah. Start. Okay, so there's these two. All right, and I can make some cores, and I'm betting I'm going to need 8 cores. Do I have all the stuff? No, I'm missing some obsidian. Okay, let's go grab some obsidian quick. Let's go down here. I need to move this whole obsidian deal somewhere else. You know, if we can take all of these things offline, we can move the obsidian piece upstairs, you know, into the workshop, and that's going to be a lot better. Yeah. So we can just turn this guy on, grind out some obsidian. I think we only need like 5 or 6 pieces. We'll just grab some quick, because I think we won't need any of this mechanism down here if we take some of those machines offline, so we can steal that and just use it for lava production. Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's turn this thing to off, and we'll just take this obsidian up. And that way we don't have to keep running down here. Oh, I still didn't charge up my travel wand. Okay, let's go in here quick. Let's go back up top, and let's see if we can't make these pieces parts. Now, I'm hoping this is what we're supposed to do, because I honestly don't know. These can go in there. Okay, so now we need flux cores, and let's make 8 of those. Now we have all the stuff we need. Okay, flux cores. Okay, now, so we have the flux point. Let's make 1 of those. Okay, and then we have the flux plug, which is 1 of these. Okay, sends energy, receives energy. Okay, now the big question is, I'm betting that this guy maybe goes on top of there. Okay, select the network. This. Okay. Points 1. Oh, maybe it doesn't even need to be. Okay. Okay. All right, there's that. All right, now that's part of the network. Now, if I go up here, I wonder if I can go over here and like put this guy on my plug, on this guy. Can I put it right there? Okay. And we'll say DC net. Okay. All right, network connections. What is this? This is the flux plug. All right, and we're going to say connect to there. Okay. 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 Now, how do I get this power out of here? Oh, I don't. That's probably my void ore miners that are draining that power out. So how do I hook this thing up? Networks connections. Okay. Now let's run back down here. So that should be now sending me power. Okay. But I don't have any power in there. Flux controller. Network connection. Network connections. This connection. Flux plug. Okay. Points 1. Plugs 1. Edit network. Allow players. Okay. Alright, let me jump offline here a minute and see if I can't work this out. I mean, I want to be able to put power in this thing. I don't think it needs to be... Maybe it has to be... Maybe this guy has to be like... Does it have to be like on top of this maybe? No, it doesn't look like it connects. Let me see if I can figure out where this thing goes, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, we had this thing figured out all along. The only thing we had to do was go on this guy and add him to the network. I guess when you break it and put it back down, it comes off the network, so you just have to rejoin it to the network. So we're going to have to move this at some point, put it somewhere, but we can do that. But check it out, man. This thing has 12 billion RF sitting in it. I bet the big one, so the small one, how much did it hold? 256,000? It's got a weird, like, render little deal there, but man, that's okay. So let me show you what I did. So we just have this flux point hanging up in the air here, just doing its deal. But from what I can tell, you can connect it to machines. Like if you have a machine that needs power, you can just plug it right in there, and then it has like a little stem that comes out. But let's run over here. I've got something set up in the beneath. I just wanted to try something. So prepare for creepy noises in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. That's so creepy. Oh man, this place. Crazy. So anyway, here's what I did. I made another flux point. I added it to the side of this builder block, right? I added it to the network. So if we look here and see, it's got buffer in the deal. So this guy's clear full of power, and I fired up this quarry. Let me see. Here, let's turn this off a second. This thing is going crazy. We'll have so much cobblestone we won't even know what to do with it. Let me put a couple stacks of this in here maybe. Just throw some of this in like that. Yeah. Is it leaving? Maybe not. Should be leaving. Huh. Okay. Anyway, we'll figure that out. But check this out. So this guy now is full on power. It's got a little bit of space in here. Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to... Here, let me just take as much of this I can in my inventory. There. Okay, so now if we turn this thing back on, right, you can see it's using power, and this guy, we should see, like, transfer. Yeah. So, are we transferring power across the network? We should be. Oh, it's got to rescan. Yeah, it's got to rescan. So it's not actually mining any blocks. So it should just take a second. We got some iron ore. We got tons of cobblestone. We got some gravel. I just made like a little tiny 20 by 20 solid box, and it's out that way somewhere. All right, let's wait until this thing starts showing up data or power. We've got to hurry from a... Oh, come on, man. Come on. Start getting power. Hi, can you mine something? It can't be done. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can you start like mining stuff? Oh, don't put that there. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Is this taking stuff out? Why isn't it taking stuff out of that? It should. I don't know why. Or is it still scanning? It should be digging a big old hole over there. Oh, why isn't it? Wow, come on now. I want to show you. But anyway, this thing essentially is pulling power. I don't understand what it's even doing. Could you please start getting stuff inside the core? We got some more bauxite ore. Hello? Anyway, I don't want to take up the rest of the video dealing with this. This thing is doing some crazy scanning job or whatever. It's doing something. It's looking for more resources to mine. I can't believe it would be done. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, if we hook this thing up, this thing is the sole reason why this thing has power right now. I mean, right now it's clear full, but it wasn't full. You know, it had used a bunch of power to mine out all these blocks. And now we have remote power between dimensions working like a dream on these flux point things. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. And I'm not sure exactly what this thing does. I think maybe it allows you to, like, you know, you can switch different networks and you can look and see what's going on with them. Tells you how many devices are set up. There's one storage. There's, you know, 2 points and a plug. It's pretty cool. This thing can just sit up there. Man, I love it. Man, we figured out something new that we can use. We need to, I think next episode we need to get our entire power situation squared away. But man, we'll do that next time. Until then, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from the SkyFactory, where we're mining resources, we're mining ores, and we're dealing with Flux networks. I love it. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.